Warning. The following information is not real financial advice and has been created to help inform on subjects that pertain to the world of finance.
Debt. Just the word itself is enough to make millions of people cringe. In fact, 77% of American households have some type of debt, but often we don't take a second to think about what debt really refers to. People tend to think that the 1% of money makers, such as Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, and Jeff Bezos, tend to be debt-free and never have to pay for anything. But surprisingly, they most likely have some type of debt, but not the type of debt that you're thinking of. See, debt is something that is frowned upon by most people, as many work their entire lives just to pay back loans. What if I told you that there were ways to leverage your debt and use it to increase your overall wealth? This is where we introduce the idea of good versus bad debt. Bad debt is most commonly thought of as a loss of money in which you don't acquire any cash flow back while carrying the burden of that debt. For example, getting into debt because you're trying to pay back all the liabilities that you stacked up. These liabilities can include car payments, mortgages, and the holy grail of liabilities, loans. Student loans, for one, have an average of $37,172 in debt in America, usually at a public four-year college, affecting a whopping 44.7 million people. Now don't get me wrong, attending college can lead to a return on investment on your loan, but these are risks that must be calculated and are different for most people. Let's go back to mortgages for homes. Many people buy homes for one of the two reasons. One, to find a place to stay in hopes that it'll go up in value. And two, or the more logical decision, is to buy a home and assess how much money is needed to cover up the mortgage. You could do this in various different ways. One way is to have tenants living in your home who pay you just enough rent money each month to cover the mortgage rate and leave some extra money over for you and your investments. This way, the debt is no longer bad debt, rather it's paying for your home and becoming good debt. Now to add on, for good debt, we usually think of debt that provides us with some type of value or cash flow while holding on to it. An example of this would be a credit card when used correctly. Paying off credit cards at the end of each month is a responsible way to keep using them. Using a credit card for the sole purpose of its benefits and doing so responsibly will provide you with a great return on your investment. To sum it all up, understanding the difference between good and bad debt can make or break a financial decision. Good debt, such as investments in education and property, can lead to long-term financial stability, while bad debt, such as credit card debt when used wrong, and personal loan debts can lead to financial burdens which may take years to recover from. There are always unique cases to everything, so make sure to calculate your risk correctly. I hope you learned something today. Bye.